Hey friends, how's it going? It's October 9th, and on today's podcast, we're going to be going over some memes. We're going to touch on Brett Kavanaugh and the timeline that we'll pursue since he's been sworn in, all leading up to possible military tribunals. We will also be going over a sex trafficking ring with 123 kids were found, which is great news. We see action in place where it needs to be in place with that. And also we will be going over a video I found of Hillary Clinton basically hacking up her lungs because God only knows why but hopefully she will get hers in the end. Guys, before we get into this podcast, would you please go ahead and click that blue bell to get notifications? Please follow me on Twitter at True Reporting, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up, a like if you will, because the more likes that this video gets, that means this video will get recommended to more people, which means more eyes on the truth. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. This is True Reporting. So right here we see, I follow this person at The Storm Is Upon Us. And he says, what the hell is this? What does it have to do with America? Why do they force us to look at it every time we pay for something? Get off of our money now. Absolutely. What, if you really think about this, why in the hell is this on our money? What does that mean? It has nothing to do with America. Very strange, right? So we see here who, speaking of pyramids, visited the pyramids. FLOTUS did. The pith helmet Melania Trump wore during a Kenyan safari wasn't her most glaring faux pas, but some see her choice of a symbol of European colonial rule as a big error on the global stage. Of course, this is from the New York Times. And as we scroll down, we see Michael Kimatu. I am in Kenya. No one is bothered. So as you see, it's just more rhetoric, just bashing, anything and everything that they can about the president and his wife. So we see here, Mac, the white hats have taken control over the all-seeing eye. As in the picture from the money earlier, we see that the all-seeing eye is at the tip of the pyramid, and we see that Melania was sporting white hats all through it. My friend says, is she laughing at them? Yes. Oh my God, how did I not put that together? So I thought I'd share that with you guys. It's pretty crazy. She was definitely getting... press was talking to her and stuff, and she was cracking jokes about Trump and Twitter and blah blah blah. But there's a lot of symbolism in these pictures too. Let's not forget. So I found this too. This kind of blew my mind. It says she is a grade school teacher in Minnesota. You can contact her school's director at 651-423-8100. And she says here, Spooky Spam is her name. So who's going to take one for the team and kill Kavanaugh? She is a grade school teacher talking like this with her caterpillar drawn on eyebrows and pink hair. They all look the same. They all look deranged. Sadly, but true. Then we see here, this is very weird. So we see here, okay, I'm fully prepared to be laughed at for this post. But do you remember what Strzok looked like when he had his horns coming out of his head, when he got angry during his hearing? Then there was the freaky shapeshifter looking blonde behind him. What if they really are shapeshifters? This is like some Teen Wolf kind of stuff. Why is Senator Kennedy making weird, candid comments like intergalactic freak show? They have no souls. Their mothers didn't breastfeed them. They went straight to raw meat, billy goat brain, mockingbird mouth. What is all this talk about Space Force? Just saying, at this point, anything is possible. Now, zoom in kind of close right here. And this is Feinstein basically putting, I can't ever remember her name, but she is the senator from Alaska, putting her in her place, probably threatening her. And we see this giant bulge on the side of her head. What is that? Can someone please tell me? Look at that thing. She didn't bang her head. The camera sees all, right? So I saw this on 4chan. Military tribunals are already held. They are working hard for Trump to save their own lives and their kids. Jail better than hanging to most. Others have already chosen hanging. Explain suicide weekend option. In exchange, they destroy the media for us, on purpose and on schedule, on time and under budget, Trump style. They are forced to corner themselves. They are forced to turn on themselves, more efficient, Saul Alinsky style. I think we are ahead of the schedule. Midterms are not a risk. They never were a risk. 70% conservative, 30% liberal equals truth. Excuse me. We would never leave it to chance. The only risk left is economic, from normies freaking out too much, or rogue operators, the 4 to 6%. We fought the real war in 2017. Trump at CIA on day effing 1. Battle started that morning. Last major battle was Las Vegas, 10/17. Saudi Arabia government overthrown weeks later. Then Q starts posting 10/28/17. This battle is now about minds, slowly awakening the masses to break the media hypnosis. Relax. Be a warrior, not a worrier. Justice has already been served. You just don't know it yet. And I pray that that is true. Could be. We'll see. The Clinton Foundation and Podesta Group. Check this out, guys. And the Podesta Group were controlling missing children for years. So we see here, this is how sick and twisted it is. John Podesta runs Amber Alert. Clinton Foundation runs the National Hotline for Human Trafficking. Q posted the phone number, 888-373-7888. All hidden in plain sight. We've had more than we knew. We just needed to wake up. National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, missingkids.com, alert programs and employees. Unbelievable, right? So I guess this is back in the day, not too long ago, I guess during the Clinton administration perhaps. Are the FISA redactions legal declassification? So we see here Q on the Hill, FBI smoking gun redactions protected political embarrassment. Then we scroll down to this one, Executive Order 13526, Section 1.7, conceal violations of law, inefficiency, or administrative error. Prevent embarrassment to a person, organization, or agency. Prevent embarrassment to a person, organization, or industry. Then we see here the Hill also. Gun redactions protected political embarrassment. So what does that mean? It means that these people are stepping down, and there's a reason for it all. There's definitely a reason for it all. And that means the redaction of footnote 43 had more to do with political embarrassment with national security, and that should concern us all. Absolutely. These people have basically, with the spying on everyone, that's so illegal and it's so dangerous because people are allies who aren't really our allies. I don't even believe we even have allies. These people can find this stuff on the internet. It's not hard. They're people, they're tech savvy people, can hack our stuff. It happens all the time. And with all of our information out there, with all the president's information out there, it's very dangerous. And these people need to be shut down and they need to be strung up, in my personal opinion. Right here, I had a video of this which you couldn't really, it was very noisy and kind of annoying, but this guy is very brave, whoever did this. But it says, BNL News, crowd member confronts liberal comedian Kathy Griffin, at Kathy Griffin, on why she didn't report her brother, I didn't know this, who was a pedophile, to the police. She was all over the place criticizing Brett Kavanaugh, him being a sexual predator, when he wasn't. It was all just a smear campaign, and we've seen Nancy Pelosi talk about that. But Kathy Griffin, the liberal nut job, her brother was actually a pedophile, and she probably is too. I'm saying probably so I don't get in trouble. Vote in the midterms. I'm with POTUS. We will avenge my father R. So we see here, and there's the picture of Vincent, what's his name, Fuca? And people, Q said, people asked Q, who is R, and he said there's only Q. So is this a LARP? I don't know, man. I really want to know, and I think we all want to know. So I showed you earlier, I showed you that picture of Dianne Feinstein with the bulge on the side of her head. Now we see Ruth Bader Ginsburg with this giant thing under her ear. I know people get cysts. I know that, but, These two women are evil. We know they're evil. What's on them? There we go. Boom. There's the picture again. What is that? And these are the things, these risen marks. You can't tell me, what are these people? This is what that guy was talking about. Shapeshifters and all sorts of things. The demonic way that these people look is very strange. I don't know if it's MK Ultra. I have no idea what it is, but it is very, very weird. Sally Yates will be brought up on federal charges tomorrow for 7 felony counts. This was yesterday. She has refused to cooperate in any way with the Department of Justice and will pay a price for that. The important part is that the message will be sent to the others. There are other charges she was not brought up on as well that can be pressed later if necessary. Enjoy the show, Anons. WRWY. Then we see Sally Yates right here. Focus fire. So we got to focus on her. I believe Q has mentioned her before. Also, let's go to some more memes. Right, only a couple more. I like to share. I believe these are from today. So apparently Haley, UN ambassador Nikki Haley, my former governor. Apparently Haley said 6 months ago she wanted time off at the end of the year. Trump says she might come back after a few months in a different position. Define witness military tribunals. Will that be the case? Who knows? We see here, this is the same person from earlier. Nikki Haley was a deep state puppet who Trump put into the UN to placate them while we got our own house in order. No need to fight on two fronts. Now that we are done, the storm will next sweep over the globalist power center at the UN and release us from their bondage entirely. Pretty crazy. Ignore all things Syria. Remember, POTUS and Flynn know the 100% truth about Syria. Everything you see on TV, from Nikki Haley, from neocons, from Bolton, etc., is all a psyop to root out the deep state actors. Don't give it another thought or give it any attention. They are trying to start a war, Q says. This is from April 8th. Deflection, public interest shift, pull-out announcement, chemical attack, coincidence, these people are sick. Have faith, people. Trump and Rex know. This is from April 5th, too. Trump and Rex know the truth about what is going on in Syria. They are just playing along right now. The truth will be revealed soon. This could work out great. We may be able to take out a lot of the deep state / NWO scum, including the Rhino terrorists. Can you imagine how the sheeple will react when they find out some of our own people are gassing children, little babies? Yeah, unbelievably sick. Now that the Patriots control, I love this. Now that the Patriots control the Supreme Court, we can let the dam break. Spelled damn wrong. FISA, Rod Rosenstein, HRC, LL, Loretta Lynch, Pizzagate, Uranium One, UK, EU, Comey, Podesta Group, the Church, the DNC, Antifa, Soros, the Rothschilds, Saudi Arabia, Big Tech, China, MSM, and Haiti. All conspiracy theories about to become reality TV. Absolutely. We're all watching a movie, right? So, we're done with the memes, and I wanted to get into these real quick. Kavanaugh's confirmation is the final step before military tribunals. Could be the case. Kavanaugh is key. The Democrats are desperately trying to keep Brett Kavanaugh off the Supreme Court because they know that if he is confirmed, that will be the final step before the mass arrest and military tribunals begin. They know what's coming. The deep state, the globalists, the cabal members, they know they're screwed. They know what crimes they have committed. John McCain never had cancer. He didn't die a natural death or die from brain cancer. The man was tried in a private military tribunal, and he was killed for a reason. For treason, I believe that. Members of the deep state know that Donald Trump is coming after them and are now working to ensure that they are arrested and prosecuted. They will be tried in court, where they might have a chance of getting off on a technicality instead of before a military tribunal. And that is why they are all going out to defeat Kavanaugh. The military isn't going to let any of these scumbags who were involved in raping children and trafficking children get off on a technicality. They're screwed, they know it, and the bottom line with Judge Kavanaugh is, once he is confirmed, it's over. He is the final nail in the coffin that needs to happen to lead us into mass arrest and then the military tribunals. I completely agree with that. And I wanted to show you guys this video. This is of Hillary Clinton. Very strange. We all know she's knocking on death's door, and she's just walking around uncontrollably hacking. We've seen her do this coughing business before, spitting the whatever that was into the cup, probably a baby alien, I don't know. But definitely want to show you guys this. So check this out. It is kind of unnerving, I'd say.
Oh, you're kidding. Let me get some water. Can I get some water? Would you go get it for me? Yeah. Like just half of the same bowl? Yeah.
And, you know, the reason I say it's unnerving is because we all know what she does. We all know Kuru is real. We all know what these people look like when they don't have makeup on, what Bill Clinton looks like. They're withering away. And every time, this isn't the first time we've seen her have these coughing attacks. We've seen her collapse. We've seen all these things. And, you know, like I said before, we all know what they partake in, which is why it's unnerving. You know, maybe she needs some adrenochrome to boost her, I don't know, her system back up again. We don't know, but very, very strange. Last thing I wanted to share with you guys, I think we have Times of Q post too, so we'll look into that. U.S. Marshals recover 123 missing children in one day, including sex trafficking victims. U.S. Marshal Service, Detroit Missing Child Recovery Unit, U.S. Marshal Service Sex Offender Investigation Branch, Michigan State Police and law enforcement officers from Wayne County agencies participated in an Operation MI Safe Kid, a missing juvenile sweep to identify and recover missing children from the area with an emphasis on locating victims of sex trafficking, an emphasis on searching for sex trafficking victims. The one-day initiative took place September 26th, about 2 weeks ago, throughout Wayne County, so the entire county in Michigan, which is, I don't know how many people reside there, but counties are pretty big. Out of 301 files of missing children, 123 were identified and recovered safely during the operation. It says down here, all of the children located were interviewed about potentially being sexually victimized or used in sex trafficking rings during their period they were deemed missing. So we see action in place, right? We see action in place. We see that the president meant when he said he's, you know, promises made, promises kept. And, you know, it means a lot to me, guys. I've been watching a lot of videos about him. And, you know, it's just really, we really are so blessed to have him in office. And, you know, it's just, it's very calming. You know, it's a huge relief. So we'll look into these. This is from today. 2363, The Hill. Former FBI lawyer plot to recover removed Trump, not a joke. Former top FBI lawyer testified that Rosenstein seriously considered secretly recording Trump. Boom, 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 boom. Coincidence? The news today is focused on resignation. Yeah, quite strange. Is he going to resign? I've seen people say Rod Rosenstein is actually a white hat and that it's all part of the game. 2364, we see here Dianne Feinstein. We see Feinstein Q right here. I believe this was taken in Hong Kong. I know it's in China. So this is her car here. We see the Chinese flag right here. And that's her car right there. I really wish we could see who's taking these pictures. That would be amazing. Number 297. Where was the picture taken? Hanging of flags traditional occurs in this part of the country for what holiday? Bloomberg, new evidence of hacked Supermicro hardware found in U.S. telecommunications. Western intelligence contacts that the device was made at a Supermicro subcontractor factory in Guangzhou, a port city in southeastern China. Guangzhou is 90 miles upstream from the Shenzhen, dubbed the Silicon Valley of hardware. What state does Feinstein represent? The China, right? Explain the Chinese spy, Senator Feinstein. This is Washington Post. Weird, right? Google and China. This is straight treason. Google and China. Google China censored. Dragonfly. Look here, Russia. Do not look here, China. Yeah, everyone focus on Russia. Nobody focus on China. I've heard President Trump always talking about China. No one talks about China. So the video right here worth 43 minutes of your time. If I do 43 minutes on this, it'll be way too long, but I'll post the link in the description box below. All inside in the kill box roads to China are being closed. America is no longer for sale. Q. That is amazing. This is basically another promise made by and kept by Trump. He said that he will eliminate China, and because they take $500 billion a year from us, think of all that money back into circulation with us. It will vastly improve this country. We are going to be a powerhouse. You can bet your bottom dollar. 2365. Here's what Trump's ethanol plan means for farmers, refiners, and motorists. Increase ethanol, corn in the kill box. Concentration in gasoline. Effort to combat China's attempts to harm our farmers. Announcement tonight, Q. So, yeah, he's going to be in Iowa tonight, and I'm going to release this probably tomorrow morning, either that or tonight. Guangdong, Guangzhou, Shenzhen. Do you believe in coincidences? Okay, so I guess, does this have something to do with Blumenthal and Feinstein and someone else? Shenzhen, I don't know. Maybe you can tell me, or somebody's already decoded this. But anyways, guys, that is a podcast for today. I am about to do a live stream. This is probably going to be in the future, so don't even just disregard that. If you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on Twitter at True Reporting. If you would care to donate to the podcast, $10 or more will get you free shipping. On merch, we have car decals. True Reporting, where we go one, we go all. We also have shirts with the True Reporting decal on the front and on the back, QAnon 17. If you wear this, I guarantee you'll meet like-minded people and very awakened people, very awake people, which will benefit you. I guarantee you, it's already happened to me. Guys, please leave a like also. The more likes that this video gets, the more it gets recommended to other people trying to find the truth. And that's it for me, guys. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday night. And you'll probably be watching this in the morning, so I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday also. We're in good hands, guys. Please be kind to one another and love one another. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.